In this video, we're going to show you how to use Capcut. Just give you a run through of every option that you have that we will be looking at throughout this program. So first you go to New Project. Then your video files will be here. So I like to keep mine all in the one file and it's called Course Files. You can go to Stock Videos and pick some stock videos. But for now, we're just going to work on this video here. So I click on this one. Then I have the option of cropping it before I add it in. So I can crop it by moving this yellow frame up and moving this one down. So that would crop out a lot of the video. For now, I'm just going to add the entire video so we can work with it. And we just do that by doing this tick and then pressing add. Now this is our timeline here. So throughout the video, I'm going to tell you to do different things like pinch and zoom and use your two thumbs. So you use your two thumbs like this, pushing it together will make that video smaller and easier to scrub through or scroll through. So if I'm looking for the bit where I start talking to do the edit, once I find that it's about here, I can zoom out by pulling my thumbs apart, and then I can find that bit so I can really fine tune into it. Now we're just going to go over the button. So up here is play, that'll play through it, and then pause. We have the undo buttons up here as well, and then a full screen if you really want to get a look at see what you're doing. At the bottom, let's go back to the start. So at the bottom here we have edit. So when we hit edit, it opens up all the other options. So if I move this here, I can hit split. And what split does is cuts part of the video out. So you'll see there's a video and then there's another one. I also can speed the video up. We're going to go through this in a different video. So you can do your normal speed, which just adds a speed to the clip, or you can slow the clip down. You can click on pitch so that the pitch changes with it. So the way that you're speaking changes with it. For now, we don't want that, but I'll just show you how to use the undo button. So if I click that and I go up here, now there's the undo button and it goes back to normal. We also have animations, which means you can just fade the video in or rock it in or whatever you want. For now, we don't want anything. You have an option of the out animation as well, or a combo animation. But for now, like I said, we're not going to do anything. So we just go to none and then click on the tick. We'll go back into that. So style is there as well, but we're not going to worry about style for now. What we're going to go with here is delete. So I wanted to delete that because it's not needed, but if I want it back, I just undo it again. So I can either hit edit and that will find it, or I can click on the picture itself, on the image itself. So once we're in here, we can go to cutout, which removes the background. We're going to go into this in more depth in a different video, but that's what that looks like. I'll undo it. And we can do a chroma key as well, where say I want to cut out this color instead, and it should cut out the color. But for now, we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to keep here. We can take the volume and lower it or raise it if we need to. Again, I'm just going to undo everything as I do it. Or if for some reason you want to take the audio out, so extract the audio to use it over some B-roll, then you just press that. And once you extract the audio, that will appear down here. So now when I press play, the opening bit has no audio, but again, I'll just undo both of those. So if we go back into edit and you scroll across, these are all the options. We'll go through them in different videos, but you can add filters here. And again, you can just pick whatever one you want. I'm just picking the first one that pops up. And then again, you can just, once you pick that, you can change the intensity of it by moving this up and down. Again, I'm just going to undo both of those because we don't want them. And then past here is you can just adjust it manually as well, just like you would do a video or a photograph. You just click on it, and again, you just move them. Same as all of these, you can just move them whatever way you want. But again, for now, we're not going to bother with that. We don't want that for now. Masks. We're going to do a video on masks, but once you go into a mask, you can do things like create a circle, move the circle around. So depending on what you're trying to do, which we will go into in a different video, there's different types of masks here. I can do a heart mask for whatever reason. Again, I don't want any of those, so I'm just going to undo all of that. And then overlays we're going to go into later. Replace, stabilize. All of these things here, again, you just play with them in your own time. We will do videos on some of them because we're going to use them, but for now, I think that's everything you need to know about these buttons. With the audio, you can add sound effects in. It gives you all the options once you're here, picking different music. And again, the same thing, you just click on it. Listen to it if you like it, just click on the add and then just join it in, and then that will play below your video. You can do everything that you did before, so I can move here, I can split it, I can have it fade, so it fades in and then fades back out. You can change the volume of it by pressing volume and moving up. For now, I'm just going to delete that because I don't need it again. So I'm just trying to keep everything clean so it's easier for you to see what I'm doing. That's your text button, so it's add text, text stickers. So again, just gives you different options whenever you go through it. So if you wanted to do a like at the end of your video for getting people to subscribe to you or like it, you can do that. And again, you can just play with that just like you did everything else. And again, you can mirror it, you can animate it, you can split it. Everything that you can do with every other video, you can do with these as well. So we're just going to delete that and delete that because we don't want it. So here, we went through that. Captions. Stickers. Just showed you that a minute ago. You can just add stickers. Overlay is just add an overlay. We're going to go through this in a different video, but if you add an overlay, it gives you the option. So I can add this video, and then again, using the same pinching method, I can pinch and move the video and then just move it around so it's wherever I want it to be. So the pinch, that'll work with any of your videos. You just move it into place, stretch it out, push it back. But again, we don't need it for now, so we're just going to delete. So once I'm clicking on the overlay, just so you'll see it changes everything a bit more. You can do blend in options, which means that instead of having it full on the screen, you can make it the opacity, bring the opacity down a bit. And then again, you can just delete it as we have done with the other videos. We're going to go into ratio later, but just so you know, this ratio that it's in is in 9:16. That'll be stories and reels. 16:9 will be your YouTube video, and again, you just pinch it. That's a lovely image. Or 1:1 would be your Instagram feed. So that's everything that I think that you need to know about all of the buttons that we're going to use for now. So once you get into the videos, if you're stuck and you don't understand some of it, just come back. And remember, you just undo everything that you didn't like to get you back where you were. So just come back again if you want to help you to set up your editing process.